This true crime story will haunt you long after it ends. It's about a girl who vanished in plain sight, leaving behind only questions and broken hearts. Her name was Emily Carter, a bright 19-year-old college student with a smile that lit up any room. She grew up in a small town in Oregon where everyone knew everyone. Emily had big dreams of becoming a photojournalist, chasing stories across the world. On the evening of October 12th, she left her dorm to meet a friend for coffee. She never made it to that coffee shop. Security cameras showed her walking down Main Street at 7:42 p.m. She looked happy, texting on her phone, completely unaware someone was following her. That was the last confirmed sighting of Emily. Her roommate reported her missing the next morning when she didn't come back. Police began their search immediately, combing through surveillance footage. They found one chilling detail, a shadowy figure trailing behind her in every clip. The figure always stayed just far enough away to avoid identification. Emily's phone was found 2 days later, tossed in a trash bin near an abandoned warehouse. Her family clung to hope, organizing search parties every weekend. Flyers with her face covered the town. Social media exploded with theories and tips, but none led to answers. Then, a week later, a witness came forward. She claimed to have seen a man push a girl into a van near the coffee shop that night. The van was white, with no plates and tinted windows. Police traced every registered white van in the county, but the lead went cold. Emily's parents went on TV, begging for her safe return. Her mother's trembling voice cracked as she said, "Emily, we're not giving up." But as days turned into weeks, hope began to fade. Then came a chilling twist. A local hiker found a backpack deep in the woods, 12 miles from town. Inside was Emily's student ID, some clothes, and a camera. The memory card was missing. Investigators wondered if her camera had captured something she wasn't supposed to see. That theory gained weight when a friend revealed Emily had been working on a photography project. She was documenting hidden corners of the city, including rundown buildings and dark alleys. One of those places was the abandoned warehouse near where her phone was found. The police searched the warehouse but found nothing. Still, something felt wrong, as if someone had cleaned it recently. Detectives revisited her camera project and spoke to people she interviewed. One man stood out, a maintenance worker who seemed overly curious about her. He had a prior arrest for stalking in another state, but without physical evidence, they couldn't make an arrest. Emily's case started to slip from headlines. That's when an anonymous letter arrived at the police station. It read, "You're looking in the wrong place. Check the river." The handwriting was shaky, as if written in a rush. Divers searched the river for days. On the fourth day, they found a small metal box buried in the silt. Inside were photographs, blurry, taken at night. The photos showed Emily looking scared, walking near the warehouse. And in the corner of one frame was the same shadowy figure from the security footage. Police now had proof she was being followed, but the question remained. Where was she now? Months passed with no new leads. Emily's family refused to move away, keeping her room exactly as she left it. Then, almost a year later, a break came from an unexpected place. A construction crew renovating an old motel discovered a locked room behind a false wall. Inside were women's clothes, shoes, and personal belongings. Among them was Emily's bracelet, a gift from her father. DNA tests confirmed her presence there. The motel's former owner had vanished years earlier after being investigated for trafficking. Detectives believed Emily may have been held there for some time, but where she was moved after, no one knew. Witnesses recalled seeing a white van parked behind the motel late at night. It matched the description from the original witness. Authorities searched the area for buried evidence, but found nothing. The case seemed trapped in an endless loop of questions. Then came the most haunting discovery of all. A farmer, clearing land 30 miles away, unearthed a small, rusted locker. Inside were dozens of memory cards, each labeled with dates. One card contained Emily's final known video. She was sitting in a dimly lit room, whispering into the camera. "If you find this, please tell my family I love them," she said, her voice trembling. A door creaked in the background. Footsteps approached. The video ended abruptly. Experts couldn't determine when or where it was filmed, but they believed it was after she was taken from town. The release of that footage reignited public interest. Volunteers and amateur sleuths began searching again. Theories flooded online forums, pointing to suspects old and new. Some believed the maintenance worker was still the key. Others thought the vanished motel owner was the mastermind. Police pursued every lead, but Emily's whereabouts remained a mystery. Her case became one of Oregon's most haunting cold cases. The shadowy figure was never identified. The white van was never found. And the missing memory card from her backpack was never recovered, but her family still believes she's out there. They say they'll never stop searching, because somewhere, someone knows the truth. Maybe they've even watched this video. Maybe they've walked past you on the street, or sat next to you in a coffee shop. The truth is, predators often hide in plain sight, and Emily's story is a reminder that it can happen anywhere, to anyone, at any time. If you know anything, no matter how small, say something. Your tip could be the one that cracks the case and gives a grieving family the answers they deserve. Share Emily's story so her voice is never silenced, because the more people who know, the harder it is for the truth to stay hidden.